Hi, welcome to the live stream. So, for those of you who don't know, my name's Jabeen. I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael, and in this live stream, Raphael's going to speak according to who's listening and who will be listening afterwards, and give appropriate messages, do clearings, and also talk about the week ahead. So, I'm just going to let him come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am seeing is that there are many messages for the week ahead. I would like you to know that there is such a thing as needing to go inwards in order to change, in order to find greater light before going forwards again. And what I will say is that some of you here need to focus more on your inner landscape in order to see the changes you would like to in your lives. I will say that these are times when it is possible to emerge and have a completely new experience of life. It is really those sorts of times at the moment where you are able to literally turn your lives around. But when you are ready, it will happen, and not before. I also would like you to know that through this, you may start to feel an amplification of all the things which have been in your life before, which have not served you. So during the purging process, you may find occasionally that things happen around you that bring up the past, that feel much bigger than they are, because it is like the shadows of the past are showing themselves to you so that you can go a bit deeper into the clearing process when it comes to those issues. So it is a time when literally you are able to turn your life around, but also you will have shadows that come into your life to show you things. What I really am trying to say is that it is a time where really amazing things can happen, but also some things which are not so pleasant as well, according to what you need to still clear. What I want you to know is no one is asking you to be in a state where you are feeling well all the time. You are simply being told, engage with what is going on inwardly. And as you do this, your life will keep changing for the better. My next message is that you will notice some people, old faces, come back into your life. And that is because you may find that they have something to offer you, and vice versa, because they have been through some kind of transformation that has cleared energies which mean they cannot be with you. And you may find that old friendships that you had in the past are able to be reignited with the right people, of course. And through this, you are able to find more clarity, healing, and wellness. There can be a good energy exchange between you. I also would like you to know that no one has ever asked you to be with people unless you want to be. And in this life, no one is saying, go out and be with everyone. Be with the people who help you feel good inside. And don't worry about other people because they have their own paths and they will find their own people. What I am really trying to say is you are not obligated to be with anyone in particular. Choose your friends according to who you feel good around. And when you feel that someone is not really right for you, it is okay to let go and trust that they will find the right people for them. What I am really trying to say is that it is a time of being with the right people who can take you forwards rather than holding on to old friendships that may no longer serve you. I am also saying this so you know that it is really okay to let go of people and know that they will find their own way forwards. My final message is that I do see that some of you here are finding it difficult at the moment to stay grounded and well. I see some of you here are really struggling, and what I would like to offer you is some assistance. I would like you to know that the struggles you may find you have are coming in from other lifetimes, lifetimes where you have had certain experiences with certain people which are haunting you still, which are still somehow affecting you. So I would like to help you with this. What I would like to include in this live stream is a clearing for this. So, what I want to work on are clearing all the lives you are affected by, particularly the really traumatic lives that still affect you and how you feel. So, doing this now. What I would like to share is that I see a lot going on in all of you around past lives, so it is good to engage with this on a deeper level. I would like to share more information now. I want to share that many lifetimes ago there was a time where there was a lot of light and people did live lives which were good, which were really very blissful. And what happened is that the lives people had thereafter slowly deteriorated. What I will say is that this was because of karma and negative energies which were created on earth through cause and effect. And what then happened is people found ways to feel good by doing things which are not in alignment, such as abusing substances or abusing each other, taking energy from each other, until eventually it became the norm. So, what you are doing at the moment collectively is detoxifying from this. All of you are. And the toxic relationships you have had of the past will no longer be. But for some of you, it is a long journey to recover because for so long you may have felt taken advantage of, or vice versa, perhaps taken advantage of others or substances in order to be able to keep moving forwards. So, for some of you, you need to work through your issues around being mistreated, or perhaps mistreating others, or perhaps misusing substances or other kinds of addictions that you have developed to keep going forwards. What I am really trying to say is that some of you have quite a long journey in order to are already there, but some of you really have a long way to go. And the reason I'm saying this is to give you the right information, to tell you how it is, and to let you know that for some of you, the rest of your lives are about recovering. And for those of you who are in this category, remember that there are many others who are on the same boat, and you can find each other, support each other to be fully well. What I will say to those of you who are going to be recovering for life is that there is nothing to feel disappointed about, because it is actually you who will have the biggest jobs in this life in supporting others to also fully recover. So it is those of you who have a lot of recovering to do who will actually be able to inspire people the most in this particular generation. So, what I'm really trying to say is whatever category you are in, you are going to do really well in this life. So, for some of you, you will inspire many. For those of you who have already recovered more or less, and perhaps had less to recover from, you will be able to be affecting life in a really positive way in other directions by perhaps developing new ways of doing things, helping to create a new world that is really able to be very good for everyone. But what I'm really trying to say is that it is really okay to be recovering for life, because those of you who are will do a lot of good. So remember this. I also would like you to know that recovery does not mean that you will be unwell for life. It simply means that you will be on a journey of getting more and more well, of developing more and more wellness within and without. My final message about this is to remember that no one is on the earth plane at the moment by chance. You have all been put here for a purpose, and that purpose is important. Remember this, that you are not here by chance. You are all here at this particular time, walking on the earth together because you have a purpose. And actually, often your purpose will be intertwined with others around who are also here at this same time. And what I'm trying to say is remember that no matter what you are going through inside, you are really in the same boat as many others. Many people are struggling at this time, clearing out old energies from other lives, which are very painful and hard, very challenging. And you can all be supporting each other on your journeys back to cosmic oneness and grace. I am also saying this because I want you to know that nobody is going to be excluded from life, that you are all going to be a part of life, and you will all find your place within life. Some of you sooner, some of you a little later, but it will come for all of you. My final message is that I would like you to know that several people who are hearing this will be very much in the limelight. You will have a role in influencing many, many people. And what I want you to know is that when you are ready, this will happen. And the reason I'm saying this is because it is important to know that you are preparing for a much bigger function in the world. You will all have a part to play, But I see several of you will have very big parts because your souls are ready for this. That is all. The week ahead is going to be very different to the week just gone. It will be a week where you will be able to make progress on the earth plane, but it will also be a week where you may find yourself stumbling occasionally because of old energies that come up. It is a week where there is a lot of chaos going on the earth. And the reason behind this is because something is changing in the world, something is rearranging. So it may bring up a lot. But what I will say is give yourself time to process, be with yourselves, and all will be well. I have no more messages. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and yeah, wishing you a really good week ahead and lots of love to all of you.